Hi everyone, and welcome back to Mavin Methods. In this Mavin Methods, we're going to take a little bit of a tangent from our normal format. I'm going to be, for the next several months, showing you different ways and different places where you can find open data. Because one of the most common questions that we have is, okay, I want to make a map, but how do I do that, and with what information? Which is actually not as hard as you might think, and there's a lot of free stuff out there, especially in the form of government data and data that's been created by nonprofits or community organizations or what have you. So I'm, in this case, going to show you the City of Boulder's open data page, because that's actually the page that I used to make our case study for this month as well. So our case study is in some ways linked to our Mavin methods for this month. So I recommend you definitely take a look at both. But you'll see that I'm on Google. I click the open data catalog, and from here I'm able to search through a wide array of data sets, some of which are not particularly applicable to Mavin, but anything that's really going to be the two-dimensional layer is going to have a shapefile that you can download. So these are actually some files that you've probably noticed in some of the maps I've made. Technically, I could have made these by hand. Technically, it would have been thousands of hours of time to hand draw each individual footprint in a program like ArcMap. But more often than not, I'm just pulling from something like this. You can come to any layer and they'll have various formats. In the case of Boulder, let's go with this city limits layer, because you've probably seen this actually. So this is the Boulder city limits shapefile. That's a format that's easily accepted into Mavin, and this is just going to outline the limits of the city, of course, of Boulder. And if we wanted to actually look at what that looks like, this is a different map here, but I can backtrack for you. Let's take a look. Oh, well, here. So forgive me, I had the wrong layer on here, but I do have the building footprints one that we were just looking at. That is actually from this open data catalog. Or was that here? There we go. So this layer, the way I was able to actually get all these little pieces, or all these little building outlines rather, into that map was simply by going to the City of Boulder, Colorado website, downloading this data right here as a shapefile, and uploading it in the My Data Layers and Folders section of Mavin. So it's really that easy. And that's just one example. In our next month's edition, I'm going to make sure to show you a ton more places on the internet. And eventually we'll even dive into how to find free satellite imagery that you can add to your Mavin maps. But for now, I just wanted to show you, because I'm sure some of you are wondering, where is all of this stuff coming from? How can I use it myself? Just type in open data and the corresponding city that you're trying to work on. And I should clarify, it's usually going to be easier with cities to find open data. But if it's any decent sized city, there's a pretty good chance they're going to have their own open data page. And if not, just type in that city name and some other tag like shapefile, which you can either spell the actual word shape or .shp or KML files as well. And between those two formats, you should be able to find something for most decent sized to large sized towns and cities in the United States, and really abroad as well. I mean, many major cities can probably have a page. But we'll talk more about that again in the coming months, and I look forward to meeting up with you next month in Mavin Methods. Thanks.